So I've reached roughly about the 3 hour mark of the game so far of Crisis Core, and the world just feels so terribly small. And I think that's because it's not open world, and we just like most Final Fantasy games, you get this vast open world, setup that just it makes it feel like you're I don't know that you're in a different realm or in a I it's the only way I can explain it is that just the world just feels so tiny. And I think when you go on missions and stuff like that, like I think that like I just ended up going to see if we can find Angeal into that little town, and even that little town, like there were a couple of houses, and only the one that you went into to find his mom was had anything worth looking at. And even inside that house, like it was a one-story little villa. I don't know, it just the world feels terribly, terribly small, and I think that is disappointing because you look at like a spin-off game like Spider-Man Miles Morales. They didn't shrink the world. You were still swinging around New York City. Was it as big as Spider-Man? No, but it was a spin-off. But this just seems very, very, very small to me. And I think because it's so small of a scope, it's just, I don't know, it's not catching me. I will tell you, though, that I do like the fact that like you can go on different missions for training, like prior to advancing the storyline. I think that really kind of helps a lot, just to learn the mechanics of the game, because my last complaint was that I thought the mechanics felt a little lazy. So I do like the fact that you can do missions, you can kind of build up Zack a little bit more prior to going on missions and things like that. You can kind of strengthen him up a little bit. But the small world and the repetitiveness of the game makes those missions a little tedious. So, I don't know. I'm 3 hours in. I think that this game has some potential, but it's going to be a grind for me, I think.